morning, dear students. Welcome to you e-learning classes managed by Modern English School, Nevada. Dear student, myself Sujay Kumar, your mathematics teacher of Modern English School, New Area, Nevada. Dear students, now solve new exercise, that is exercise 1D related to irrational number. In previous video, I discussed 1C, how can solve it is terminating or repeating decimals. Today I discuss what are irrational number and how can prove that number is an irrational. So dear students, see here carefully, that is first it is 4 divided by 5. It is clear, it is a rational number. When you divide 4 by 5, then here is point, then it is 0, 8 is 40, then your answer is 0.8 and it is equal to 8 by 10, then it is 4 by 5, that is 4 by 5. Other example, like as 15 by 4, suppose you divided 15 here 4 3 are 12 and 3 here is 0 4 7 are 28 here 2 0 4 5 are 20, then it is equal to 3.75. Now express in the rational number, that is 3 whole 75 by 100, because here after point 2 decimal, 2 digit after decimal, so there are 2 0, 25 3 are and it is 4 are, then 4 3 are 12 plus 3 15, then it is 15 by 4. When a rational number and you divide the numerator by denominator, then it convert into a decimal form, and this type question is called terminating decimals, and this terminating decimals you can again write in the form of rationals. When a number divided by denominator to the numerator, then we get it is in decimal form, that is 3.75, and this 3.75 you write in the rational number, and it is 15 by 4 equal to, so it is also terminating decimal, because when it is divided by it comes to n. That means it is clear any terminating decimal can express in the form of p by q. I express here this 0.8 express in 4 by 5, and this 4 by 5 can written in 0.8. Similarly 15 by 4 written as 3.75, and this 3.75 we can write 15 by 4. So every terminating decimal can express in the form of p by q. Similarly, when you write 2 by 3, then it is equal to 2 divided by 3. Here is 0 point, then it is 6 jar 18, again 2 0, again 6 jar 18, again 2 0, again 6 jar 18, and it is equal to 0.6 recurring, and it is equal 6 by 9, then divided by 2 3, that is 2 by 3. Other questions like as 7 by 3. You write here 7, here is 3, 3 to the 6, 1, 0, 3 3 are 9, 1, 0, 3 3 are 9, 1, 0, dot dot. Then it is also 2.3 recurring, and you can express it is equal to 2 by 3 by 9, that is 1 3 and 3 to the 6 1 7 by 3. Here student, 2 divided by 3 then doesn't comes to n, and it is called recurring decimals or non-terminating decimals. 7 by 3 you write in the form of 2.3 recurring. It is also recurring decimals, non-terminating decimals, or repeating decimals, because here number is repeat, so it is called repeating decimals. And you can express this repeating decimals and non-terminating decimals in the form of rational number 2 by 3 and 10 by 3. That means recurring decimals and terminating decimals both are the part of rational number. That we can express this form in the p by q form. So both are the rational number. But your question is, what are irrational number? You write some questions. See here, some example. Suppose you write 0.6, then you can write 6 by 9, that is 2 by 3. Similarly, you write 0.16, then you write 16 by 90 minus 1, that is 15 by 90. Here question 1.25, no reckoning, then you write 1 by 25 by 100. You write 0.168, then you write 168 by 1000. That means these are repeating decimals. These are repeating decimals. Then we can express in the form of p by q. We can express in the form of p by q. Here is terminating decimals. Here is terminating decimals, but we can express in the form of p by q. We can express in the form of p by q. But when your question is 0.12, 112, 1112, 1112, to find out, here is 12 and here is 112, here is 1012, here is 11,112. So same number is not repeat and we cannot express in the form of p by q. So these types of number are called irrational number. Here you write 0.01, 001, 0001, 0001, and we cannot express in the form of p by q. That means this type number is neither terminating nor repeating and it cannot express in the form of p by q. That is called irrational. So you can say what are irrational number? Irrational number, a number which is neither terminating nor repeating. It cannot express in the form of p by q. That is called irrational number. And other is when a number has no perfect square root, that is 2, it is the value of 1.14. It is also irrational number. Root 3, value is 1.732. It is also irrational number. Root 4, it is value is 2. It is not irrational. It is rational because when you multiply 2 into 2, you get 4. But when you multiply this into this, you cannot get 3. When you multiply 1.414 into 1.14, then you cannot get 2. So these are irrational, but it is a rational. So you can also say that a number which has not a perfect square root, that is also called an irrational number. So dear students, an irrational number which is neither terminating nor repeating and it has not a perfect square root is called irrational number. Now I give some examples. Theorem first of exercise 1D, that is let P be a prime number and A be positive integer if P divides A square, then so that P divides A. Question is prime number are 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, etc. If 2 divide any square number, suppose P divide square number is 16 square. That means P divides 16 into 16. That means 2 is present in 16 and also present in 16. Then this 2 divides 16 square. Because when you get prime factorization of 16, then you get 2 into 2 into 2. And here is also 2 into 2 into 2. So, if a square has double, then 1 is also present. Then we can say if P divides a square, then also divide that number. Other question is, suppose 5 divide 10 square. Then 5 divides 10. It is clear that 5 divides 10 square means 2 into 5 square. That means 5 is equal to 2 into 5 and 2 into 5. This is 10 also, this is 10 also. Then this 5 divides 10 and also divides the 10. Now your question is here, that is p divides the prime number. Suppose let a be any positive integer and p divides a square. So p divides p1, p2, p3 pn square. We here p1, p2, p3 are the prime factor of a. Likewise, when we write 36 and square it is divided, then the factor of this is 2 into 2 into 3 into 3. So similarly, here is a and it is a known number. So factor of a is prime number, that is p1, p2, p3 pn. So p divides p1, p2, p3 pn square. Then you can write p divides p1, p2, p3 pn and p1, p2, p3 pn. And p present in everyone because p divides is here, then p is any one of the prime. So hence p divides p1, p2, p3 p1, and p divides p because it is the prime factor of p. So p divides a. p1, p2, p3 are the prime factorization of p. So proved. Then we can say if p divides a square, then p also divides a. Now second question. Next question is prove that root 2 is an irrational number. Prove that. Suppose this question is solved by contradiction methods and contradiction is here is wrong, then you can write it is irrational number. So dear student, you follow it, that let root 2 is a rational number. Your question is prove that root 2 is an irrational number, but you suppose root 2 is a rational number in the form of a by b, where no any common factor between a and b other than 1. It is the condition. You write root 2 is a rational number in the form of a by b, where no any common factor between a and b other than 1. Like as 3 by 5, 7 by 8, 9 by 10, no any common factor between them other than 1. So you suppose here that this number root 2 is a rational but in the form of a by b and no any common factor between a and b. Dear student, now we contradict here that there are the common factor between a and b other than 1. Then it is wrong. So when it is wrong, then it is rational. So other number is irrational. So we write let root 2 is equal to a by b. Squaring both sides, then you get 2 is equal to a square by b square. So a square is equal to 2b square. Cross multiplication. Then a square is divisible by 2. And before this theorem, I saw if a square is divisible, then its root is also divisible. So you can say that a is also divisible by 2. So now take a is equal to 2m, because a is also divisible by 2. So take a is equal to 2m. Therefore, a square is equal to 4m square. Second equation. And here is first equation. Now substitute their value. Their value is a square is equal to 4m square, and here is 2b square. 2 to cancel. Here is 2m square is equal to b square. So we can say b square is divisible by 2. Hence b is also divisible by 2. Here we find a is divisible by 2 and here b is divisible by 2. That means a and b both divisible by 2, but your condition is there are no any common factors between a and b other than 1. But we have find a is divisible by 2 and here b is divisible by 2. Then it is contradict. Our supposition is wrong. Hence you write it is contradict. Our supposition is wrong. So root 2 is an irrational. You write again here. It is contradict. Our supposition is wrong. Hence root 2 is an irrational number. And next theorem is 5. That it proves that root 11 is an irrational number. Let similarly root 2 you write root 11. Let root 11 is a rational number in the form of a by b, where no any common factor between a and b other than 1. We write here, we have to prove root 11 is an irrational number, but I suppose here root 11 is rational number. You have to prove irrational number, but suppose here rational number in the form of a by b and no any common factor between a and b other than 1. And here we suppose that 11 is a factor between a and b, so our position is wrong. Likewise theorem 2. So dear student, you write now a by b is equal to root 11. Squaring both sides, then a square by b square is equal to 11. Then a square is equal to 11b square. That means a square is divisible by 11. So a is also divisible by 11. Now suppose a is divisible by 11, that means a is 11 times, that is 11m. So a square is equal to 121m square. Second equation, and first equation is here. Now substitute their value. 121m square is equal to 11b square. Then it is equal to 11m square is equal to b square. What condition is here? Here condition is b square is divisible by 11. So b is also divisible by 11. Now find here a is divisible by 11 and here b is divisible by 11, and suppose here no any common factor between a and b. So it is contradict. Here condition is no any common factor between a and b. And here you write a is divisible by 11 and b is also divisible by 11. That means between a and b 11 is the factor, common factor divides a and b. So our supposition is wrong. And you write here, so our supposition is wrong. It is contradict. So root 11 is an irrational number. So dear student, similarly so many questions given in your examples. So try to solve by these methods. Every question you write and solve it. If any problem, then ask to me at personal WhatsApp number. Thank you.